Greens are one core here. It's been a while since I've done a full video movie review, at least. Mostly been doing the 15-second reviews with the quick little ratings and stuff like that, just to get more views because these longer ones don't do as well. But for the movie I saw today, which is The Bride, kind of need a little bit longer than just 15 seconds because it's strange. I've been describing it to everybody as pretty much the movie is just like the Frankenstein, the monster himself, where it's just an amalgamation of like different parts, different styles, different settings, or just everything that you kind of want that you could easily do a single movie on, but they just mixed it all together, which is crazy because the movie's not that long. It's barely, I think it's just over 2 hours. So it's interesting because it feels like they had a solid 90-minute movie, um, and they just wanted to make it a little longer. And unfortunately, it's like I can see why the critics are kind of flip flopping on it right now because yeah, there's a lot to it, which I'm probably gonna spoil it because yeah, just let you know, definitely spoilers. So pretty much they, I mean, based on when I went to go see it at the AMC, uh, on the listing they always tells you what kind of movie it is, you know, comedy, horror, whatever. This one they put as suspense, which yeah, I could see suspense because the core of the movie is this detective chasing the monsters pretty much. And there's a couple other things that are tied in and everything, as well as some interesting choices, which I feel like if you just cut them out completely, it would make the movie a little bit better. Which spoilers, of course. I'm just gonna spoil it because I feel like this movie's gonna bomb pretty bad at the movies, and it's probably because of the main thing. I think is probably the worst thing about it is the choice of right at the beginning too. Right at the beginning, they have this like monologue of a woman portraying the author of the book Frankenstein. Um, oh man, I'm just blanking on her name. The author, Mary. Yeah, something. Um, she kind of possesses the bride when she's alive, which is weird because this is supposed to be, you know, real world, but it's the story of the monster, but then also the monster's real in the story. So it's like it's just it's kind of stupid because it's like I don't know. It's such a weird choice to do, and it's crazy because they lean into it a little heavy at the beginning, middle part. It kind of just disappears for like 40 minutes, and then it kind of seeps in a little bit towards the end, and then it's just like literally if you just cut that out and just made it where it's like, because supposedly she's possessed when she ends up dying. Just make it just she's drunk because she is drunk. They're at a party and stuff, and it happens. They could have just made it. There's this big mobster guy. They could have made them the fault of it's, but instead it's just it's stupid because they call it's like an accident. It pretty much was an accident, but it is weird. It's just a weird choice, and I feel like the critics probably would have liked it better if they just cut that completely out. Cut it completely out. I mean, it's only like 10 minutes off the runtime, which yeah, it's then you're at a lean 2 hours pretty much. And I think it would have made the movie better because then you could have just had um, you know, the bride because she has these like schedule like these bipolar things where it's like she can't remember her past and it also has the possession of the author and So she goes between these like two accents because she's English or British, whatever. It's the same thing. And it's just weird. It's just weird. Like it's such a weird choice. Like I'm doing this later in the day, this review, because I've been thinking about it for the last like 6 hours of just trying to get like the right way to describe it. It's such a weird movie. I mean, it works though. I enjoyed it enough where I don't think it's a really bad movie. I think it the good outweighs the bad. So there's that. But yeah, that's probably the one thing I think if they just cut that out, everything else works perfectly fine. She still has the schizophrenic moments. You know, she doesn't know who she is. She just finds out who she is. It all makes sense, and the rest of the movie works. So it's like, why would they even introduce this? I don't know. I don't know. It's it just did, and I think that's what's making all the critics kind of mad about the movie because it's really weird. But I know a lot of people, some of the critics I saw, they were comparing it to like the Joker too, because there are some interesting scenes in it. Because Frankenstein kind of has this fascination with this dancing actor from the time since 1920s Chicago's and stuff. So there's some fantasy scenes where he's, playing the part and stuff, which is pretty funny because I'm like, it's the same actor. It's just- uh, but yeah, it's just not. I do like Gyllenhaal's Frankenstein. I think he does a really great job. I think I like the character, what they did with him. The bride was very interesting enough too as well. She does a really great job too. It's just that part where she has this like, this other personality, schizophrenic kind of style that just messes with it. So that's the whole thing that I think that it really hurts the movie. It really hurts the movie. Everything else I did like because it didn't feel cheap. It didn't feel phoned in. I felt like everybody was doing their job. I felt like everybody was giving 100%. The scenes, the props, the clothing, everything felt right. Even when they used more modern music in a couple of the scenes, it still kind of fits. So it's so weird. It's just weird. It's all I can say. It's weird. Um, and I think that works for it to a degree, like I said, except for the whole um, author possession, the pride kind of thing. But yeah, can't say much more besides that. Um, if you're interested in it, check it out. It's definitely weird, so be prepared for that. Keep an open mind if you're interested in stuff like that. I think you'll enjoy it enough. I did enjoy it enough. I don't, like I said, I don't think it's a bad movie. I just think that one choice kind of messes the movie up. But everything else I think was really great. So if you're interested in checking it out, go for it. There's a little bit of a mid-credit scene and like throughout the end credits and everything. So not really too much. I think if you see the first one, you kind of um, get the idea of it. It's not going to be, I don't think they're going to make a sequel or anything. So there's that. But till next time, guys, Hail Mary with the next one. Most likely, probably just going to be a short one on that. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. But until next time, guys, later.